Hello everyone, I am Rohit. I on behalf of Sierra Window Society would like to welcome all the teachers to one of the most successful and innovative idea sharing platform of India, ZIIEI, that is Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiative. Here we will be discussing about new and innovative techniques for the different lessons of our chapters and in short how to make the whole process of learning fun and interesting for the kids. Today the chapter that I'll be covering is from NCERT Board Class 4, subject name is Mathematics and the name of the lesson is The Junk Seller. The main innovation that I'll be taking here for explaining this chapter is known as the children's market. The main innovation behind this idea is to create the market scenario of the whole lesson so that the students can practically relate the things to their day-to-day life. Some of the important concepts that we will be covering with the help of this idea are applying the four operations to our day-to-day life, estimating the sum, difference, multiplication and the division process, and knowing about loans and finding the total cost. Before starting the class, we will first focus on building the theme of the lesson. For that, we need to make some pre-arrangements. We will be requiring some waste packets, which are to be thrown away, and then when we begin the class, we put all the materials, the waste materials like the leftover chips packets or waste bottles in a table. Then we initiate the class by asking the students a few questions. Okay, students, tell me, what are these things? What do we call these things? They might say waste material or things to be thrown away or junk. Okay, so can you tell me what are the other types of junk that we find in our home? We take the responses. Can you tell me where are the other materials? Where do we get other junk materials? Where do you see junk materials to be? They might say on the roads, at home, or in my neighbor's place, in our school, etc. Then we ask them, can you tell me who pick up this junk and who sells this junk? We take all the responses. We tell them the junk materials are present everywhere, at our home, in school and other places also. And the people who sells these materials are known as the junk seller. Continuing with the class, we try to create a market for the junk seller, junk's market in the classroom itself. We ask the students to bring one waste material from their home. Each student one waste material from the home. And then we instruct the students in such a way. We tell them that today I will be the junk seller and you will be coming to my place to sell your items. But first of all, you will have to do a few things. You have to estimate the amount for 1 kilogram, that is how much amount you will need for 1 kilogram. And then we ask all the students to make one chart in the notebook with certain subdivisions. In the first column, they will write the name of the junk material. In the second column, they will write the name, price for 1 kilogram. In third column, they will write amount of kilogram, amount of junk they have sold. And in the fourth column, they will write amount collected. Each student will come to you and we ask them some virtual questions. Okay, so how much amount do you want to sell? They might say 5 kilos, 3 kilos. We take the amount and ask them to note that down in the notebook. Okay, 5 kilos. So how much you are expecting for 1 kilo? If they say 10 rupees, okay. So multiply 12 into 10. And now we ask them, so how much amount should I give you? They will write the amount and we'll give them a virtual note with a piece of paper written 120 rupees, 100 rupees, 5 rupees, etc. To give them a better concept of the amount taken and addition and multiplication of numbers, we do another activity, similar activity of creating a market. Next, we tell them that now we'll be doing one activity where we will be having a virtual shop. I will be the shopkeeper. You people will be the customers and you have to buy things from me. We write a virtual chart on the blackboard with certain prices. Say we'll be having pen, sharpener, pencil, eraser with certain virtual prices, say 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, which are whole numbers. Then we make paper notes of 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 5 rupees, etc. And we divide the whole class into certain groups, and we give each group 100 rupee paper note. And we tell them that you will have to come to me and buy things with that 100 rupee note. They come to, when the group comes to you, we ask few questions like, okay, so what are the things that you want with a 100 rupee note? They might say 5 pens and 2 eraser. Okay, so write the estimate amount that you think it will cost to. Write the amount that I have to return back to you. Then we ask them to write the actual amount, calculate the whole thing and write it on the notebook. That way, and we also help them in doing the calculations. That way they get a better understanding of doing the calculations on their own and getting self-confidence over that. Next, we move on to our next period. Here we focus on giving the students a better understanding of applying the operations in their day-to-day, in their real life situations. For that, we do one simple activity. We again take the help of the paper notes that we have already prepared. Say we divide the whole class in 4 groups, and we give each group 500 rupee notes, 5 10 rupee paper notes, 5 rupee paper notes, and to another group 5 20 rupee paper notes. Then we ask them few questions. Okay, now guess the total amount that you have in each group. And after that, we ask them to calculate the actual amount on paper and write it down. With this process, they will be understanding the importance how to multiply things, how to multiply numbers and get the answer. Next, we focus on giving the students the concept of loan. For that, we divide the whole class in 2 groups. One group will be the loan lender and another group will be the loan taker. Say group 1 is the loan giver and group 2 is the loan taker. We tell the students that group 2 is in need of some amount of money and group 1 will have to lend the amount, and group 2 will be giving the amount in parts month wise. We ask them to do their assumptions. After that, we ask them few questions like, what amount did group 2 ask for? What amount did group 1 give? And how much amount will group 2 will be giving every month? We take the responses, then we give them the concept that the amount that group 2 was asking for is known as the loan, is the amount, sorry, and group 1, the amount that group 1 gave is known as loan. And then amount that group 2 will be giving every month to group 1 is known as installment. And this is how banks also give loans, and we can also give them an overview of how banks work with the help of loans, how shopkeepers or businessmen or different normal people take loans from the bank and normal people. And this way we continue with the class, giving them different concepts of applying operations into their day-to-day life and about estimating sum, difference and products, etc. And if we continue with the class with this process, there will be lots of benefits. First of all, they will be learning about multiplication, about the various operations of mathematics. They will be developing their teamwork. They will be developing the critical thinking, decision-making process, and also they will be learning about the basic scenario of the real market, that how people take loan or how the junk seller actually works and all. That's all for today. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel ZIIEI.